Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the meditation session for the day. If you all feel comfortable, you could close your outer eye. Or you can bring your eyes downward towards the earth. Today I selected a visualization, self-compassion. I need to give a credit to this website I've chosen from. It's called Mindfulness. A blanket of love. Because we are talking about love this month. So take a moment to feel any discomfort around your body. For me, I usually hold my stress in my jaw. So just let go, release. Just notice. Make an adjustment if necessary. I'd like you to imagine a blanket. And the blanket is made from a most beautiful, delightful material you can think of. For me, it is silk. And for others, it might be soft, warm like fleece. Or it could be made of flowers. Or it could be a knitted, soft, natural wool. And just take a moment to notice the blanket, the color of your blanket. Is it a solid color? Or it is a multi-toned? Whatever color you gravitate, now let's take a look at this blanket, and it is draping over you, just gently. As it touches your body, realize this blanket is infusing deep, unconditional love. Love is enveloping you right now. And this love, carrying deeply into your cells, your muscles, every organ, every thought within your body. No matter how you feel, what you're thinking, no matter what emotions you're feeling, and no matter what stories you're telling yourself. This blanket embraces you like a sunlight. Warmth penetrates every single part of your body. Some area of your body might naturally receive this love, while others might be resistant. If this is the case, just focus on where you are naturally receiving the love from the blanket. Feel the gentleness and the expansion in that area of your body. Can you take it in, what it feels like to be embraced by this love? Can you bathe into this love, kindness, and tenderness unconditionally? If your mind drifts into thoughts, come back to the sensation of this blanket. Now take a moment, turn into your heart. Maybe place your palms on your heart. Let us take a moment together, be in gratitude for this unconditional love from the universe itself. gently let your sensation of the blanket dissolve if it hasn't already done so. Knowing that it is available to you anytime, always. It is portable. It doesn't take space in your handbags or the trunk of your car. Whenever you need it, you can call forth. So I invite you to return yourself and bring your awareness to your breath. And the seat that has been supporting you during this meditation. And slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Meditation is, you can do it anywhere, even in the middle of a busy day. It's all about bringing your presence to that moment. And just remember that you are a presence of God. You are an individual expression of the God itself. So that's what the meditation practice. It only takes 10 or 15 minutes every day. I know most of you probably do it, but I do encourage you to stay in this practice. Namaste. Our Sunday celebration starts at 10:30. You're welcome to stay in the sanctuary.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today.
All right, feel free to stand with us. We're going to get your blood flowing this morning.
Oh, yeah. I wish you peace. I wish you joy. I wish you love, 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 love. I wish you faith in yourself to reveal all that you come there to be. Love is my joy. Love is my decision. Love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. I wish you strength. I wish you courage. Wish you love, 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 love. I wish you purpose to create all your dreams and co-conspire with the light of your life. Love is my joy. Love is my decision. Love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. Oh, your answer to eternity, it's always deep inside you. It's freedom of expression. It's yours to choose or hide. Love is my choice. Love is my decision. Love is my voice. Love is my religion. Oh, love is my choice. Love is my decision. Yeah, love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. Oh, love is my religion. Love is my religion. Oh, yeah. Love, yeah. Love, yeah.
All right, welcome. Stay standing. We're going to, B was absolutely right last week, if you were here, that this belongs right here. So please, let's welcome each other. Hands up. Hands of power. And repeat with me. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. We know who you truly are. You are the spiritual image and likeness of God. We appreciate you. We love you. Welcome. Welcome to the center. Woohoo! Now everyone can be seated except any first-time visitors. We want to say a special hello to you. Do we have any first-time visitors in here today? All right, welcome. We welcome you. If you didn't get a first-time visitor packet, please catch one.
They took good care of me. Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your name?
Nancy.
Nancy. Hi, Nancy. We're glad you joined us. All right, let us read our community's purpose statement together. Ready? Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower each person to experience as a unique expression of God, the love intelligence that governs the universe. We are consciously compassion and forgiveness in our everyday lives, and commit to being a powerful and beneficial presence on our planet. Through the study of the science of mind and spirit, energy of unconditional love, simply, we are here for God. Woohoo! And so it is. So truly welcome, a very, very, very special day, which will unfold in its perfection. At this time, the young people can go back to their youth program and back to the Big Love Band for...
Well, I did my first Reiki class with Patty on Saturday, so I'm feeling pretty fearless today. Energy is flowing. So feel free to join if you like to stand again or sing along with us. I was born to live life fully, to let go of regret, to walk the highway of life without a safety net, to follow something even bigger than my pride.
Fabulous. Yes. I'm on. Hi, good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank Reverend Malika Davy, who's holding our high watch, and that means that she is holding the highest consciousness for everyone here, all the service teams, and those of you guys out in space. I mean, out there in YouTube land or Facebook or wherever you are. So, and yeah, so thank you. And we have a few announcements. I have to make it really brief. So I may be talking like this, like, like on a used car or, like a car ad. Tax title tag, blah, 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 include it. So Tuesdays at 10 a.m., we have Ink and Insights with Reverend Shell. That's in person here at the center. Tuesday at 6:30 p.m., we have meditation with Linda Lloyd. And Wednesday at 12, Reverend D leads the Spiritual Living Circle. And you can find more information back at the table if you didn't catch all that. And A Course in Miracles is starting back up again Monday, the 30th, and we're going to be doing the Manual for Teachers. That's in the back of the book, and most of the books. And on Zoom, it starts Wednesday evenings at 6:30 p.m. If you need to get a hookup on the Zoom, go to our website, and you can go from there, join in there. And then we also have, this Friday, Jenny Hung is doing the sound bath, and that is at, at 7? 7, and we ask for a love offering of $18 for her. And we can move on. And graduation ceremony for wonderful Malika. So we are celebrating Malika and the other people from the Orlando Ministerial campus, and that is this Saturday. So if you haven't signed up already, please sign up in the back so that they know how many people to expect, so that we have plenty of food and no one goes hungry, because I can tell these faces out here, you're like starving, and we want to make sure you have a lot of food. And also, Reverend Malika is asking for a few more volunteers to help facilitate. We need greeters and some other places. So there is a sign-up sheet. Please sign up. Your service is appreciated. For you people that are going to become new members today, you can jump right in and get in and volunteer, okay? So, we will accept a love offering too. So come on out. That's going to be an awesome, awesome celebration. I remember when Reverend Shells was here, and we had a great time. So come on out this Saturday at 4 p.m. And the 4 Kingdoms of Consciousness, it's your pathway to your inner mystic. So that is a 4-week course being offered here Saturday mornings from 9:30 to 12, and then also on Zoom from 1:30 to 3 p.m. So if you can't make it here in person in the morning, you could join on Zoom. And there's a $100 fee for this class, but it's one of these classes that's going to transform your lives. So you are welcome to sign up and enjoy Reverend D and her wonderful teachings. She makes the classes so enjoyable, and the conversation in the class is really part of the best experience of the classes, for me personally. And right now I'm going to welcome our beautiful, wonderful Linda Lloyd to do our reading today.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. I got my reading under here somewhere. So, my name is Linda Lloyd. I'm one of the licensed practitioners here at Centers for Spiritual Loving. It is spiritual loving and spiritual living. So this month's theme is in living color, and we are risking it all for love. And our reading today is from A Return to Love by Marianne Williamson, which is an amazing book. If you haven't read that, I highly recommend it. So we have been taught a very bad philosophy, a way of looking at the world that contradicts who we really are. We were taught to think thoughts like competition, struggle, finite resources, limitation, guilt, bad, death, scarcity, and loss. Oh my. We begin to think these things, and so we begin to know them. We were taught that things like grades, being good enough, money, and doing things in the right way are more important than love. Oh no. We were taught that we're separate from other people, that we must compete to get ahead, and that we're not quite good enough the way that we are. We were taught to see the world the way that others had come to see it. It is as though, as soon as we got here, we were given a sleeping pill. The thinking of the world, which is not based on love, began pounding in our ears the moment we hit the shore or the ground. And love is actually what we were born with. Fear is what we have learned here. The spiritual journey is the relinquishment of unlearning of fear and the acceptance of love back into our hearts. Love is the essential, existential fact. It is our ultimate reality and our purpose on earth. To be consciously aware of it, to experience love in ourselves and others, is the meaning of life. So let's take that into prayer. And as we close our eyes, bring to mind a person, a situation to hold in the light as we enter into a few moments of silence, holding this person, this place, this thing, shining the light of our loving awareness upon it. So how good it is to take these few minutes right here, right now, to turn within and to anchor in the remembrance, as Reverend Michael likes to call it, recognize our oneness with divine energy, this field of God, this field of good that is ever present 24/7, 365, knowing that it is the actual truth about us, that we are this love intelligence. We are the expression of God personified, each of us, in a unique and amazing way, each one a part of the integral universe. All of us important, all of us matter. So it is from that place, that space of knowingness, that we are all lights shining brightly, that I bless this service today, bless this new members celebration, blessing the potluck that follows afterwards, and everything in between. Just absolutely knowing that this is indeed another 5G day. And I know this in my heart of hearts because it has always been so. And it always shall be. So today, we can celebrate that we are awake and aware and celebrating this greatness. And together, I invite you to join me in anchoring this by saying, and so it is. And we have one more. Looks like we have an amazing treat today from our Big Love Band.
Love be with you, peace enfold you, spirit lift you, breathe it in, truth come through you, make good flow to you, let joy renew you. till we meet again. Love be with you. Love be with you. Love be with you. Love be with you. All together, hand in hand, see the light take us in, and we are changing. A whole new life for you and me. Take the past and set it free, and share this blessing. Love be with you, peace enfold you, spirit lift you, breathe in. Truth come through you, make good known to you. Let joy renew you till we meet again. Love be with you. 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 Peace enfold you. Spirit lift you. Breathe in. Truth come through you. Make good close to you. Let joy renew you till we meet again. Love be with you. 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 Love be with you.
What? What? That's a beautiful song. Thank you so much. And we get the joy of the piano this morning. Thank you again. Just beautiful. Oh, you guys are so patient. So welcome again. Welcome to all of you here. Welcome to those of you at home. We're ending our month on In Living Color. The topic today is risking it all for love. This whole month, well, every week we're talking about love. God is love and beauty. Love and beauty. You know, risking it all, love, well, there are 4 kinds of love, really. The philosophers named 4 major kinds of love. There's eros, which is romantic love. We all know that. There's philia, which is friendship, the love of friends. And we all know that. There's storge, which is familial love, kind of the love we feel for our siblings and our parents, our cousins and our aunties and our uncles. And then there is agape love, which is really unconditional love. Now, I want to tell you that I've experienced kind of a bone-breaking love, heart-wrenching love, blood pressure rising love 3 times in my entire 74 years on this planet. Now, I've experienced the other ones too, and not to minimize the other ones. The other ones are equally as important. Maybe not equally, but definitely important. The first time was my face-to-face encounter with God, the face-to-face encounter within my being of a power greater than myself, by whatever name you wish to call it, that I knew loved me and that I knew created me. It was bone-breaking. It was like, you know, the purple head. The second time was my first trip to Africa, staring into the eyes of elephants and lions and giraffes in nature. That's the beauty part of love. As you all know, well, not all of you know, but I have been back to Africa 14 times in 10 years because nature is mind-blowing. And the third time was my experience of Willow Harper, who is a baby who lives in South Africa, I was there when she was born, I was there when she was 3 months, and also that same kind of love that brings you to your knees. Do you know what I'm talking about? So we want to risk it all for love. We want to risk it all for love because you take away love and our world is a tomb. You take away love and there's just the news, right? Or there's just the daily grind. There's just the hamster wheel of moving around life. Not that it's bad, it's just not, it's not that. So, but there's a little bit of a problem. Why we have to do risking it all for love is because love is a risk. And it's a risk because we have a no trespassing sign on our hearts. Do you all know what I'm talking about? Uh-huh. Look familiar? So who among us has not been betrayed, hurt, bruised, battered, dumped, divorced, abandoned, or in some other way not mentioned, disrespected, or seriously disregarded? I'm sure I've left a couple out. To be human and to move through life, and often, from the reading really, and often a world that doesn't make love a priority, who of us has not experienced those things? You know, time and time again, my heart's been battered and bruised by another's inability to, or willingness to provide me with consistent and perfect companionship. We have been abandoned to sing our own songs, to write our own poems, to nurse our wounded egos, and to sing our own praises. Now, surely this must mean, after all this battering and bruising and lack of disregard and disrespect, surely this must mean that love is not to be found, or that this idea of God as love is not real. So we protect so as not to be so deeply impacted by the bruising and battering, to not be so deeply impacted by the news, you know, to not be so, to not get hurt. We protect. Now, the problem, it's a fair strategy for avoiding pain. It is. It's a fair strategy for avoiding pain. But the problem with the no trespassing sign is that it not only keeps love out, but it keeps love in. So it's not really a no trespassing sign, it's actually a brick wall. And what's more painful than not being loved is not loving. What's more painful than not being loved is not letting your love out. Do you agree? Yes, to not experience what it means, to not experience what it means. Now, with love, in life, a life with love that will have some thorns, but a life without love will have no roses. So the invitation today, my invitation at the end of this month, next month is called, the theme for next month is Going Deeper. So this is an invitation to start today to go deeper, to really explore where you're not letting love in and where you're not letting love out. Because I want to tell you that after having the 3 experiences I just shared with you, bone breaking, knee dropping, I would trade my entire life for them. They have been what has given my life extraordinary meaning. Now, Can you have a good life without purple dust coming out of your brain? Of course. Would you want to? No. So the question is, are you a thermometer or a thermostat? Giving you a minute to think about that. So this is what Martin Luther described some people as being thermometers and others as thermostats. Now, a thermometer, what does the thermometer do? It takes the temperature, right? It measures based on what's already there. What does a thermostat do? It sets the temperature. So a thermometer measures what's there, looks out, and this thermometer actually is measuring what's within, but it doesn't matter, same, it's just an analogy. So a thermometer is actually taking, and you use this analogy for life, it's actually looking to life and responding according to life, acting the way life is acting, being like everyone else. A thermostat sets the temperature. It actually affects everything else. Now, you are here to set the temperature. You exist to set the temperature of life, to set the tone, to set the feeling, to set what happens. You are to raise the volume and love out loud in such a way, to raise the volume and love out loud in such a way that your character informs your expressions into the world. So you take your cues from the presence of Spirit within you, because the presence of Spirit within you, the presence of God surrounding us, is love and beauty. Love and beauty. This universal intelligence that governs this universe, that is its nature, that is your nature. So you want to set the temperature, you want to be a thermostat, so that who you are and how you are contributes to the whole, the all that there is. Now, Jardine said, joy is the infallible evidence of God's presence. I think I've quoted this before because it really speaks to, and by the way, if you haven't had a face-to-face conversation with divine energy yet, the divine of you, the creator of this world, I pray for you to have it, because then you'll have purple dust coming out of your head, right? Then you will weep. You will weep at the love and the joy and the beauty that you are. So I crossed out joy, not because it's not true, but put love in there because it was consistent with my talk today. But all of the qualities of God are evidence of your being in touch with the love and beauty that is you. So once that happens, you're not so interested in or so connected to what isn't love and beautiful, what isn't loving and beautiful. Because we all know that the world today has not everyone in the world has embraced love and beauty as a way of living and being and seeing, right? There's still a lot of lovelessness. But that doesn't have anything to do with you. We are not statistics. We are individualized expressions of love and beauty. And your life will not be meaningful, truly mind-blowingly meaningful until you know that and until you live that. So there are some things you can do. I'm going to give you some things to do. You like assignments. Some things to do to help to anchor this in your life. Because remember, your no trespassing sign might be made out of straw or paper, and it might be made out of concrete. I don't know. I'd have to talk to you to find out, right? And if you're lucky, you've taken it down. Now, that's not an easy thing to do in life. It's a process. Normally, it doesn't happen just like that. But as long as the no trespassing sign is there, there is some hesitation to let love in and let love out. There's some distrust, some wariness, and we want to melt that. I want that to melt in you so that you can have this experience of belonging on this planet and seeing what there is to be seen, which represents the presence of God. And I want you to be one of those things, so that when people meet you, they meet beauty. When people meet you, they meet love. So you could say, I love you more. Even if it doesn't feel quite natural or it feels kind of scary, you can say, I love you more to the people you love. You can say, I love you more to the people you don't love, but want to. I remember a time I was in a marketplace in Kenya, and this was kind of when I was still a little bit afraid of the other, like I still felt a little bit out of place being the only white face in a sea of Kenyans. And I remember the person I was with, another white woman, she had gone off to run an errand. So I was standing outside this camera store feeling really, really self-conscious. And a Kenyan woman walks by, probably at the back of the room. She stops, she looks at me, and she goes like this. It was, I can't even tell you. It was amazing. Like, one, I was seen, and two, she took the time to express agape love, this universal love. So you can also say to yourself, use the word love more when you're talking to yourself. And I would make it fun. I would do things like, I love pancakes for breakfast, right? Or I love going to the beach. Because it will begin to activate an energy within you that is love. And you say it enough, and it will become your reality. But why not? I mean, you could go home and make a list of all the things you love about life, all the things you love in life. Now, are there things you don't love about life? Of course, there are a lot of things not to love about life. There are. I could make a list of those too, but if you make a list of the things you don't love, and you make a list of the things you do love, if you make a list only of the things you don't love, what happens? You get more of that. You will see more of that. You will experience more of that. More of that will become what you say is real. Bless you. If you make a list of what you love, and I mean thorough, you love the color red, you love your cat, you love whatever it is. It could be a long, long list. You will see more of that. You will experience more of that. What's not that will become less. You know how it is when you know how it is when you start looking for something, like you're on a road trip with your family and you start counting Volkswagens, and all of a sudden, what do you see? Volkswagens everywhere, right? Or you're pregnant and all of a sudden you notice all the pregnant women. It's kind of like that, like where your attention goes grows. So make a list and start using the word love more. When someone expresses love to you or affection to you or compliments you, let them. Let it in, right? Because the heart is a two-way street. I love you, you love me. I love you, you love me. If there's a trespassing sign, there's no love. If you let love out but don't let love in, it's incomplete. I'm not sure you can love fully and completely if it's only going out. It's why it's so important science of mind is actually kind of a philosophy more than a religion in my world. And though it is a faith, I say philosophy, faith, and way of life. Because faith embodies this idea that that there's more than what can be seen. Science of mind as a metaphysical teaching acknowledges that beyond physical, there's something going on here beyond the physical world, beyond the planet, beyond the concrete things, that there's this energy of love. You can make a list of all the people you love in your life, just that you've ever loved. You know, like if I were to make that list, that Kenyan woman, I have no idea who she is. I would write down the Kenyan woman, because love touched me in a very wonderful, strange way in a foreign land. So I'm keeping this short today because we have a very special ceremony to do, and we're trying to get you to your potluck. As Linda said, she can see that some of you are starving. No, B said that. B said some of you are starving. By the way, okay, so here's a special invitation. Next Saturday is Malika's graduation. Please come out for it. Please sign up so we make sure we have Indian and Italian food for you. But I want to tell you that 20 to 30 ministers and practitioners and friends from all over Florida are coming, and they're going to stay overnight and come to service on Sunday morning. You never get a second chance to make a good impression. So we want to show up as love next Sunday for this group of people. Yes? Yes, thank you. And Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. All right, so do you agree to work at taking off your no trespassing sign? Yes. Oh man, that wasn't unacceptable. Do you, let me ask it another, will you work on, be willing to risk it all for love? Yes. All right, let's pray about that. All right, so just taking a moment to turn within in a very special way today. That we close our outer eyes because it allows us to dip inside. It allows us to move away from the news, the world, our past, our history, all the battering and bruising and broken hearts. It lets us take a deep dive into this very mystical place within us. The only place, Ernest Holmes said, the only place you'll ever find God is within yourself. And so we close our eyes and we begin to look and to seek. And so I know as we move within, we're moving within to the space of love and the space of beauty. That's where it is. And we can't not see love and beauty and know that we are lovely and beautiful, with a right and a reason to be here. We're maintained and sustained and connected by a loving energy that not only surrounds us, but is within us. And so it is from that place of connection that I speak this word about everyone in the sanctuary and within the sound of my voice, affirming that it is safe to love. It is safe to take down the no trespassing sign. That in doing so, we will find purpose and meaning and joy beyond our wildest dreams. Even if life has been great up until now, this experience of agape love is a mind blower. It's a game. Simply taking a breath, affirming for yourself that all the words I'm speaking are true about you, true about your family, your friends, your loved ones. And to simply walk out of here today knowing that it is safe. Will you find a few thorns? Indeed. But you'll also find a whole bunch of roses. And so I just release this word into the great law of mind, this great manifesting principle that is the presence of God as law, knowing that the molecules are changing within us and the people we love, and that the manifestation or demonstration of this word that I'm speaking is assured. And so we leave here at peace. We leave here knowing that all is well with us. And so for this, and more than my words can say, we are grateful. And I just invite you to affirm all of this for yourself with me by saying, and so it is, amen. Woo-hoo. Thank you. All right, so I did it, Cassie. Aren't you proud? It is time. It is time. Right before, we're going to do our offering, and then we're going to do our beautiful new member ceremony. We have 5 beautiful people who are becoming formal members of the center. Obviously, you don't need to become a formal member of the center, but it's a very special commitment they make to themselves. So, but for now, as you prepare your offering, your gift, your tithes, which we are going to bless with love. And you can also, of course, give online with our text to give on our website. However you give. But let us say our offering affirmation together at this moment. Today, I know the activity of divine abundance is at work in my life and the life of this center. I give and receive generously, and I live in the flow of bountiful good. Thank you, community. Thank you, ushers.
Standing as one in the presence of the power, standing where others have stood. Gladly we offer the gifts of our abundance, knowing the source of our good. Standing as one in the presence of the power, standing where others have stood. Gladly we offer the gifts of our abundance, knowing the source of our good.
And so we just take a moment to bless the offering giving today with love and gratitude, knowing that love and gratitude give it power, multiplies the goods so that it goes forth to do good works for this community called the Centers for Spiritual Living, Cape Coral, and the world. Thank you, ushers. All right, so special attention. This is a very, very beautiful and wonderful ceremony. So one of the most exhilarating experiences, as I've been talking about really all morning, or in the last 15 minutes, that a human being can have is to awaken to their spiritual identity. This awakening opens a possibility of more of the divine presence to express through you. By choosing to commit to membership in the spiritual community, we unify ourselves with the love, the beauty, the vision, and the high purpose of the Cape Coral Center for Spiritual Living. Now, CSL Cape Coral is a member of the larger organization CSL, which has about 400 centers, churches, study groups, special focus ministries in the world. And we are also a member church. So though membership is not required in any way to partake in this community, it is required for leadership, to serve on the Leadership Council, to vote on important community decisions, and to work in our youth program. But all of that's not very important. Though members obviously are good for the center, right? We will be served by members. It's way more deeper than that, because membership represents a personal commitment that these people are making to their spiritual growth. It's like they took down the no trespassing sign or are putting up a welcome sign. You can be in this community for all of your life and never be a member, and you will not be seen as less than. The commitment is more for the people who are members than for us. This is not the center and its members, it's the center as its members. So this body of our community, the body of our community is made up of these hands, these hearts, and these feet. So choosing to be a member, you have consciously and intentionally made yourselves important to the whole as you become a stakeholder and an integral part of the life of this spiritual community and its teaching, which, by the way, has been here 50 years. So that's a very long time. So there's a long history of love and beauty here. The people sitting here today at this time have indicated a desire to be members. They have chosen to participate, support, and align themselves with the vision and purpose of CSL. This sacred ceremony today is to accept and bless their membership. So I'm going to now invite Janine up, a member of our Leadership Council.
Today, you are choosing to unify with each other and with the congregation of Cape Coral Center for Spiritual Living. In doing so, you unify with all member centers of spiritual living in the world in a warm and loving fellowship of spirit. As you enter membership, you affirm your alignment to principles of science of mind and this community. As you practice these transformative principles in your life, you participate in the transformation of consciousness for not only CSL, but for everyone. As you consciously enter a life of spiritual service to yourself, the center of spirit, the center and to spirit, you become one with the very spirit of the divine presence. The obligation placed upon you is the obligation you place on yourself in the fulfillment of our shared vision and purpose. Your commitment is in your own heart and mind. I trust that each of you is confident in your heartfelt commitment. On behalf of the Leadership Council and the congregation of Cape Coral Center for Spiritual Living, I lovingly welcome and receive each of you into membership.
Janine, can I have your piece of paper? Sorry, I did.
Wait, I messed them all up. Oh, that one. Sorry.
All right, so, let me, there we go. All right, so this commitment to membership involves not only you as new members, but also those of you who are already members of the center. So those of you who are already members, I invite you to use this opportunity to remember and rededicate yourselves within your own being, along with those being inducted into membership today. So at this time, I invite those of you who are stepping into membership to please join me up here. Please come up here. You can, if you want to walk here, or you can just step up. And for those of you who are sitting in your chairs and are members, if you will please stand with them. Those of you who are regular attendees, first-time guests, or friends, you are invited to serve as witnesses to the sacred and heartfelt commitment on behalf of these 6 people. So, I'm going to speak, and then your response is they have it on paper if they need it, it's going to be up there. Those of you who are standing are also invited to say it with them. So, CSL Cape Coral Center is a spiritual home where the divine can be experienced. It is a place that lovingly supports you in making a conscious choice to live a life of spiritual awakening and commitment. CSL honors the inherent goodness and divinity in all humanity. We appreciate and welcome a rich diversity within the tapestry of our community. Our ministers and spiritual practitioners are committed to supporting you in times of joy and of sorrow, and through all that life might bring you. CSL commits to being open and flexible to the ever-expanding vision of Spirit as our center. So beautiful. CSL gratefully embraces and circulates the affluent flow of Spirit as a generous and giving community. CSL is dedicated to being a safe environment for our children and families to learn, grow, play, and share. In this moment, you are uniting not only with CSL Cape Coral, but with every center for spiritual living across the planet in the Global Heart vision, where we see the emergence of a global heart to balance and guide the further evolution of humanity, a world in which we may live and grow as one human family. I know it was a little long. In committing and recommitting to active membership at CSL, you align yourselves with the intentions of this spiritual community. You are invited to pray, play, grow, and celebrate as you participate in the decisions that lead this community into its future. We celebrate you as a blessing to this community.
I am blessed to participate in the vision to create a world that works for everyone as a member of the CSL Cape Coral community.
And to this we all say, and so it is. You may be seated. You stay. So as a testament and seal upon this sacred commitment, I ask each of you to come forward as I ask you to and take your light and light your candle on the God candle, and to speak a word or quality that you will accept from this community, as well as a word or quality of Spirit that you bring to this community. I ask that you are witness to openly receive and embrace the gifts of these qualities of Spirit. As your minister and on behalf of the Leadership Council, practitioners, and congregation, I gratefully and lovingly receive each one of you into full membership in the spiritual community. Blessings and welcome home. So first up, I have name tags for them, which I'm going to give them. First up is Louis. Will you please light your God candle? That's you. And the quality you offer
is insight,
Beautiful. And the quality you receive?
compassion.
Beautiful. Press down. Perfect. Welcome. Pavlina?
Oh, me.
The quality you offer?
Unconditional love.
Did you hear her? Unconditional love and the quality you...
Unconditional.
Unconditional. Beautiful. Put your candle back, press down. And welcome to the community. They're kind of nervous, to tell you the truth. Rob. The quality you offer
Friendship.
and the quality you receive.
Friendship.
Beautiful. Welcome to the community. Phil.
The quality that I offer to this community is kindness. And the quality that I accept from this community is peacefulness.
Thank you. Welcome. Thomas. The quality you offer. Your what? Oh, creativity. Creativity, yes. And what do you receive?
Love.
Love. Beautiful. Welcome. And last but not least, Christine. Oh.
The quality that I bring will be friendship, respect for everybody's journey through this spiritual trip.
And the quality you receive?
I hope to receive love and understanding and patience, and I think that's what I'd like to have.
She hopes to receive love. Will she receive love? Yes. Thank you. So, as your minister, I just want to tell you that I love you, that I so get the commitment you're making to yourself, and that I am here and all of us are here to make sure you get to your destination. So in whatever way we can serve you, please never fail to reach out. Thank you so much for becoming members. Robert, I love how you're there receiving all the love. Just, yes, just so great. Yeah. All right, so thank you so much for witnessing. It was beautiful. Just so you know, if you're sitting there saying, oh, I want to be a member now, our next membership cycle will be in September. So we'll have the membership orientation, the membership, you have to have a class, membership orientation, and then the membership induction. We'll keep you posted on those dates. So we're going to break now for potluck, for food. After the potluck, while you're eating, we will do our monthly business meeting, which is to let you know what decisions have been made, how your money's doing, all of the things that you want to know as members. And everybody's welcome, not just members. So everybody can stay for the meeting. So you are free to get up and go about your business today. Thank you so much.
When I was a boy, each week on Sunday we would go to church and pay attention to